addiction and she is recovering from her addiction, we don't think that this necessarily means that she cannot learn to be a good parent. But caretaker's drug use is one of the risk elements used to assess the likelihood of future abuse and maltreatment. However, we think that if a mother can prove that her addiction is controlled by medication-assisted treatment, which will stabilize her, she has a good chance to be a good mother if she, learns the parenting skills. And I wanted to talk about the nature of the parenting deficits of these mothers. In one of our parenting support groups, we had a woman who said that her child was biting her, and she felt that it was appropriate to bite the child back. And most of the women in this group actually agreed with this woman about how to respond when a mother is bitten by the child. So they all agreed that in this case it is appropriate to bite the child back. And this is just an example of the lack of parenting skills and just a lack of awareness of their own parenting deficits, and also the lack of alternatives of how to deal with these situations. Women lack the knowledge about child development, so they have higher expectations of their children than the children are able to perform at their age. And this causes the mother to be frustrated, but they do not understand that the child just doesn't have the skills yet. These mothers may use excessive control and punishment, and they might have an authoritarian parenting style. Most of the mothers view corporal punishment as almost the only type of discipline that is effective. And they need to be taught alternatives, such as using timeouts or explaining the situation to the child as much as the child is able to understand at the age. In our parenting support group, we needed to remind our mothers to love their children. On the other hand, women with opioid addiction can also have a neglectful parenting style because they are outside of their home finding drugs. And they are inconsistent in their discipline and they lack the emotional involvement. They also have